I'm still setting the table for two, out of habit or maybe just hope. The coffee gets cold while I wait for the ghost of the girl who taught me to cope. There's a dent in the pillow where you used to lay, a silence that's louder than words. I'm practicing things that I wanted to say to a shadow that never gets hurt. And they say time is a healer, but time is just stealing the light. I'm reaching across the invisible line in the middle of every night. How do I breathe with just half of a lung? How do I sing when the song's already sung? I'm a house with the windows all broken and dark, a shivering soul looking for just a spark. You took the forever, you took the best yet, and left me the maybe and empty and regret. Now I'm just a ghost of the man that you kept, walking around with only half a heart left. I saw your coat in the back of the hall, and for a second I thought you were home. Then the memory hit like a fist through the wall and reminded me I'm here, you're alone. The us in the pictures is starting to fade like a Polaroid left in the rain. I'd give up the world and the plans that we made just to have you back, even the pain. How do I breathe with just half of a lung? How do I sing when the song's already sung? I'm a house with the windows all broken and dark, a shivering soul looking for just a spark. You took the forever, you took the best yet, and left me the maybe and empty and regret. Now I'm just a ghost of the man that you kept, walking around with only half a heart left. Half a heart can't pump the blood, it can't hold back the rising flood. It's heavy as lead, but it's hollow inside, nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. I'm half of a story, a book with no end, searching for pieces I know I can't mend. Oh, yeah, I'm a house with the windows all broken and dark, a shivering soul looking for just a spark. You took the forever, you took the best yet, and left me the maybe and empty and regret. Now I'm just a ghost of the man that you kept, half a heart left, just a rhythm without a beat, just his shoes on a lonely street. Half a heart, is it even beating at all? I memorized the way you take your tea, the stories that you told to hide your scars. I built a world where you were meant to be, the center of my sun and all my stars. But looking back through lenses made of blue, I see the things I chose to overlook. I was reading every line of you, while you never even opened up the book. I held your hand while you were chasing dreams, and let my own just flicker out and die. I patched up every tear and all the seams, but you were always looking at the sky. I was the anchor, you were just the rope, slipping through my fingers inch by inch. I was the one who traded breath for hope, while you never felt the pressure or the pinch. It's a crowded room, but the air is thin. I'm realizing now where I began and where you never stayed. I loved you in the silence of the morning. I loved you through the storm when I wanted. I carried all the weight, I paved the road. I tried to share a heart that you never showed. It wasn't a we, it was just me on my own, building a kingdom on a hollow throne. God, it's a heavy kind of stone to realize I loved you alone. You didn't lie, that's the bitter part. You just didn't have the words to say I'm gone. You let me pour the fire from my heart, just to keep your chilly spirit warm. Now I'm standing in the wreckage of the us that I manufactured out of thin gray air. I gave you every ounce of faith and trust to a person who was never really there. I loved you in the silence of the morning. I loved you through the storm when I wanted. I carried all the weight, I paved the road. I tried to share a heart that you never showed. It wasn't a we, it was just me on my own, building a kingdom on a hollow throne. God, it's a heavy kind of stone to realize I loved you alone. Alone in the kitchen, alone in the bed, alone with the things that I wish you had said. I was a partner, you were a guest. I gave my all, you gave what was left. 'cause I loved you. I loved you. I loved you all alone. The floorboards still creak where you used to walk. The TV is humming to drown out the clock. I bought the brand of bread that only you like. Then I remembered and it felt like a strike. I'm checking my phone for a ghost of a ring, waiting for news that I know you won't bring. The calendar's full, but the days are all blank. I'm a ship that's already sank. They say that the missing gets easier with time, but every step forward feels like a climb. And I'm losing my oxygen, losing my grip on the memory of your fingertips. I miss the you that nobody else saw, the you in the morning, the you in the raw. I miss the messy, I miss the mundane. I even miss how we'd argue in the rain. The bad is a desert, the hallways a mile. I'd give up my soul just to see one more smile. It's a simple, hollow, echoing truth. I just miss you. God, I miss you. Your scent is still hiding in my favorite shirt. A sweet little blessing, a sharp little hurt. I go to the places where we used to hide, but I'm just a tourist with no one inside. I start a sentence and wait for your part, but the punchline just dies in the back of my heart. People keep asking, how are you today? And I'm running out of lies to say. I miss the you that nobody else saw, the you in the morning, the you in the raw. I miss the messy, I miss the mundane. I even miss how we'd argue in the rain. The bed is a desert, the hallways a mile. I give up my soul just to see one more smile. It's a simple, hollow, echoing truth. I just miss you. I miss the way you'd hum when you're thinking. I miss the way I felt like I wasn't sinking. Now I'm underwater trying to breathe, watching the world go on while I grieve. I'm screaming your name into the dark, waiting for an echo, waiting for a spark. But it's just me. It's always just me. I miss the you that nobody else saw, the you in the morning, the you in the raw. I miss the messy, I miss the Monday. I take back the tears and I take back the pain. The bed is a desert, the hallways a mile. I give everything for one more smile. It's the only thing that's ever been true. The seasons are changing, the leaves turn to gold. The stories we started are growing so old. I've moved the furniture, I've painted the walls, I've walked every inch of these echoing halls. Logic is telling me I should be free, that you're just a ghost in a blurred memory. But the logic is quiet and the logic is cold compared to the promise I'm trying to hold. I still keep the porch light on through the night, in case you get lost and you're looking for light. I know that your car won't pull into the drive, but keeping the hope is how I stay alive. My friends say I'm stuck, and they say I'm in pain, like I'm standing alone in a freezing rain. But they don't understand what it's like to be me, to be locked in a cage when I have the key. Because moving on feels like leaving you behind, and I'm not quite ready to be that unkind to the ghost of us. The world is turning, the clocks never stop, the sand keeps on falling from the very top. I'm moving forward, or so I am told, but my pulse is a story that's yet to be sold. Every hello is a where have you been? Every sunset is where I begin to realize the world is a stage and the actor is played, but I'm still backstage in the light that you made. My mind has accepted you're gone and it's fate, but my heart, oh my heart still waits. It waits in the doorway, it waits by the phone, it waits in the places we used to be known. It's stubborn and foolish, it's broken and blind. It's the part of the wreckage you left far behind. It doesn't want new, and it doesn't want next. It just wants to read our very last taste. Yeah. Silent violin. accepted you're gone and it's fate's, but my heart still waits. It's still sitting there with a glass of wine and an empty chair, still waiting, still breaking. My mind says goodbye, but my heart is still telling a lie. In a I'm still setting the table for two, out of habit or maybe just hope. The coffee gets cold while I wait for the ghost of the girl who taught me to cope. There's a dent in the pillow where you used to lay, a silence that's louder than words. I'm practicing things that I wanted to say to a shadow that never gets heard. And they say time is a healer, but time is just stealing the light. I'm reaching across the invisible line in the middle of every night. How do I breathe with just half of a lung? How do I sing when the song's already sung? I'm a house with the windows all broken and dark, a shivering soul looking for just a spark. You took the forever, you took the best yet, and left me the maybe, an empty and regret. Now I'm just a ghost of the man that you kept, walking around with only half a heart left. I saw your coat in the back of the hall, and for a second I thought you were home. Then the memory hit like a fist through the wall and reminded me I'm here alone. The ice in the pictures is starting to fade like a Polaroid left in the rain. I'd give up the world and the plans that we made just to have you back, even the pain. How do I breathe with just half of a lung? for pieces I know I can't lend. Just a rhythm without a beat, just the shoes on a lonely street. Half a heart, is it even beating at all? I memorized the way you take your teeth, the stories that you told to hide your scars. I built a world where you were meant to be, the center of my sun and all my stars. But looking back through lenses made of blue, I see the things I chose to overlook. I was reading every line of you while you never even opened up the book. I held your hand while you were chasing dreams, and let my own just flicker out and die. I patched up every tear and all the seams, but you were always looking at the sky. I was the anchor, you were just the rope, slipping through my fingers inch by inch. I was the one who traded breath for hope, while you never felt the pressure or the pinch. It's a crowded room, but the air is thin. I'm realizing now where I begin and where you never stayed. I loved you in the silence of the morning, I loved you through the storm without a warning. I carried all the weight, I paved the road. I tried to share a heart that you never showed. It wasn't a we, it was just me on my own, building a kingdom on a hollow throne. God, it's a heavy kind of stone to realize I loved you alone. I couldn't lie, that's the bitter part. You just didn't have the words to say I'm gone. You let me pour the fire from my heart just to keep your chilly spirit warm. Now I'm standing in the wreckage of the us that I manufactured out of thin gray air. I gave you every ounce of faith and trust to a person who was never really there. I loved you in the silence of the morning, I loved you through the storm without a warning. I carried all the weight, I paved the road. I tried to share a heart that you never showed. It wasn't morning. I loved you through the storm without a warning. I carried all the weight, I paved the road, but I was carrying a ghost. It wasn't a we, it was just me on my own, building a kingdom on a hollow throne. Yeah, I'm finally coming home to the version of me you never knew, because I loved you. I loved you. I loved you all alone. The seasons are changing, the leaves turn to gold. The stories we started are growing so old. I've moved the furniture, I've painted the walls, I've walked every inch of these echoing halls. Logic is telling me I should be free, that you're just a ghost and the blurred memory. But the logic is quiet and the logic is cold compared to the promise I'm trying to hold. Still keep the porch light on through the night, in case you get lost and you're looking for a light. I know that your car won't pull into the drive, but keeping the hope is how I stay alive. My friends say I'm stuck, and they say I'm in pain, like I'm standing alone in a freezing rain. But they don't understand what it's like to be me, to be locked in a cage when I have the key. Because moving on feels like leaving you behind, and I'm not quite ready to be that unkind to the ghost of us. The world is turning, the clocks never stop, the sand keeps on falling from the very top. I'm moving forward, or so I am told, but my pulse is a story that's yet to be sold. Every hello is, oh, where have you been? Every sunset is where I begin to realize the world is a stage and the actor is played, but I'm still backstage in the light that you made. My mind has accepted you're gone and its fate, but my heart, oh, my heart still waits. It waits in the doorway, it waits by the phone, it waits in the places we used to be known. my heart still waits. It's still sitting there with a glass of wine and an empty chair, still waiting, still breaking. My mind says goodbye, but my heart is still telling a lie. It waits.